Hello and welcome, Very Finley here with another story time. This one's about catcalling. Yes, this little time of life gets catcalled. That hasn't happened in ages because I moved to an area where it just doesn't happen. So, it all depends on where you're at. Because I've lived on areas where I've been on a major highway between Brisbane and the Gold Coast, lots of hooning idiots. And of course the main highway is the only way to get anywhere. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, what time of day it is, you feel vulnerable, you're beyond scream hearing. And these cars flying past, hurling insults and all sorts. Not fun. Moved from the area because I was ending up in an absolute mental shitstorm over all this. I was afraid to go out because I didn't want the attention, and it didn't matter what I did, I got the attention. So I left. Catcalling stopped because I was in an area where it doesn't happen. And one day, I ended up in South Bank in Brisbane with my friend Adrian. My friend Adrian loves to give people benefit of the doubt. Very sweet man. 6 foot something and built like a brick because he does blacksmithing. He looks like he belongs out in a paddock somewhere. And these days, he spends his life out in a paddock somewhere. If he's not giving the horses a hug, he's making his own tools. Because he's a blacksmith. So you can imagine he's got quite a bit of muscle. He and I were walking from the art gallery one day from an exhibition on medieval armoury. Because, he's a blacksmith, why not? And heading back to the garage, the car park, to get the car and go home, this stupid kid, must have been like 15 or 16 years old, in a cab, goes past us and gets stuck at lights, and as he's there, he hurls out something along the lines of slut or whore or bitch or something. And I hear it. I point it out to Adrian. That kid just heard insults at me. Adrian being Adrian. Oh, no, he wouldn't be doing that. He was probably trying to give you a compliment. I'm fairly sure I heard something about a slut. Oh, no, couldn't be that. Cab turns the corner. Kid goes past us again. He repeats what he said, a lot louder because the window's open. Adrian hears it and goes, "That is really rude. Why would he do that?" I'm like, I get all the time, man. That's why I have hissy fits over catcalling. And there's nothing you can do about it. Except for today. And he goes, "Why is that?" It's like, well, that kid did it at the lights. Everyone who's catcalled me are too intelligent to do it while stopped. I could have easily gone over there and punched him in the face, which is my right to do so. Because he's being a little shit, and he needs to learn some manners. Cab's just gone that way, and it's now in that light, half a block up, is red. It's about to turn red. So what's Adrian do? He starts trotting. He starts running up the pavement. And as he's getting closer to the cab that stopped, with about 4 or 5 cars in front of it, the kid starts panicking because he's not expecting pissed off boyfriend. So Adrian gets closer and closer to the car. The kid flies the door open, flings it open, and bolts. He runs. He didn't pay the cab. Adrian gets up to the cab and starts talking to the driver and goes, "Yeah, sorry about that, but I was just going to knock on the window and say, 'Excuse you, but that wasn't very nice, now was it? Please don't do that again.'" So he and the cabbie has a nice little chat. Adrian closes the cab door and walks off the road. The light's now green, all the cars have gone around the cab. The kids over on the corner are absolutely freaking out. And of course, half a dozen well-dressed young adults walk up to the cab and go, "Sorry, but are you available?" "Yep." "Good." They all pile in and drive off. So we kind of did the cabbie the favour because this kid probably jumped in the actual city. Didn't get very far, so it wasn't much of a fare lost. And he ended up with a better fare. A respectable group of young people. So if you're going to catcall, don't do it in an area with lots of red lights. And don't do it when they're with a friend. Because that friend is probably stronger and fitter than I am. And will chase you down. Just to say, "Excuse you, but that wasn't very nice. Please don't do that." So that was story time about catcalling of a very memorable day with my friend Adrian chasing down a cab of some stupid kid. Over and out from Storry in Finland.